truth is the truth, and the truth is all we have. Literally, when you look at all we have in this world being here is to believe in. That's for us being a kid. We're not kids anymore. So when you look at everything that you think you you don't really know, you just believe you know because you were taught to not know. I'm just saying this just so you can know for yourself that we've been lied to believe a lot of bullshit. It is what it is, and the truth is the truth. The bullshit that we was taught to believe in is in you. And like I say again, the bullshit that you was taught to believe in is not the truth. But the truth to the bullshit is in you. Let me break it down a little bit deeper than that for you. The creativity in you is the creator of you. It's the light that comes on in your heart. It's the things that we haven't been taught. It's that lightning strike before they smoke a fire. It's the wisdom of the unconditional creator of the feeling of love, unconditional, that's created within inside of you in your heart to know what it is. The shit that we've been taught to believe in is the shit that you are believing in it. Because we are not in a life living bullshit. We are in a life living in the time of the divine, which is creativity, which is the awakening, which is it's time. It's time to know. Either you know or you don't know. But you're a child, you believe in some bullshit that don't make sense. Because one thing about the divine creator that I know, because to know, you gotta go through something to know and be able to explain to anybody what you know. Because one thing about the creator that I know, it wouldn't want you to be stupid. I just want you to start thinking for yourself for change. The change is you thinking for yourself because everything that you believe in has been taught to you to believe in it to know. How do you get stuck in between knowing and believing? That's the fucked up shit that they didn't want you to know. How much the truth of being is in you. That's why we was given the God, the Jesus, the Holy Ghost, and the devil. The first version of that was Santa Claus, the Easter Bunny, and the Tooth Fairy. They had to go from us being a child to us being an adult. But you're not an adult if you stuck being a fucking child. Just like the Bible says, twice a child, once an adult. No, no, no. Always a child, never an adult. Because you never got out of believing into the knowing. We've been taught to be stupid, fucking sheeple people, not the people who know. I'm just saying, people. I don't got no time to be bullshitting with nobody about nothing. Because I know the truth. And I know that truth that's in you too. You just don't know. And the only reason why you don't know is because you was taught to not know. Because you was taught to believe and have faith in some bullshit that don't make sense. And one thing about the creator of all makes sense and would not want you to be stupid, stuck on stupid with some bullshit that don't make sense, as glorious as the creator is in each and every one of us all at the same divine time. How fucking dumbed down stupid can you possibly stay being? Loving is knowing the light that you like, not the world loving, knowing. Everything else is some bullshit. Everything else is some straight up bullshit that was taught to us to not know how divine the creator is in us in order for us to be creators too. Let me explain something else. Straight as the arrow is straight that I shoot. The line which we walk on, left, right, and backwards and straight. The one creator that I know is always straight. Straight, loving, unconditional, to never hate. But we human. We human. The other thing about the creator that I know, the creator that I know don't have choices because the creator is in you. This is the reasons why you don't have to worry about somebody judging you. You are judging you in this life that you live and what you do. Your return in this life and after this life is part of this life that you do straight, not just right, because there's right, there's left, and there's backwards. But straight is going to always be straight. And that's the way they created that one. Loving, unconditional is something that you can't explain or control. That is the power that holds this whole planet together with you on it. I'm just trying to tell you. We just been taught to be stupid fucking sheeple, not the people who know this. It's why we to me when I think about the people. And when I think about us as them thinking of us as the sheeple, they don't see us as nothing but puppet slaves. Now they seeing that the puppet slaves are starting to wake up to the truth. So now they want machines to do what we do. But that's one thing about us where we fucked up at. Man done got too smart for his own good and then did this deep down fucked up bad. We gave what the creator gave to us to be in us, for us, because people lie and the numbers don't. And the one and only divine creator that loves one way all day, every day, is the one and only love. Straight is the energy that never hates until you change it into a whole nother form. The creator I know is divine in you too. But you was taught not to know. You was taught to believe in some bullshit like some guy in the sky being a white guy. Now you done turned him black. This is the truth that I'm telling you for you to know. The facts are the facts. I'm back. You gotta go through something to know something. Because all y'all do is believe in what y'all was taught to. If you don't know, you don't know. So just tell the motherfucking truth. We've been dumbed down. People to be dumb, not thinking for ourselves. Sheeple people. For the people to be able to slave around with a fucking book. I can't read or write. And some people say that I'm the one that's stupid. Let me explain something to you. Even though I can't read or write, the wisdom of me going into the light that was given to me to know is the truth, to the point where I can explain 4 periods to you, 4 words beginning with L, ending with E, to let you know there's no end to the creator in each and every one of us, all at the divine same time. To 1 letter, to 4 letters, 1 word that means what we came here from to have this time. And the 1 period, the 4 periods is your first period is when your mother hers. You live in a period, you die in a period, then you're on a death certificate, he or she is dead, period. And that's when the bullshit really starts. Then there's 4 words, 4 letters, 4 words beginning with L, ending with E. Sums it up for us having a life in order for us to be. Life, live, love, leave. The truth is the truth. It is what it is. The light to living, to loving, to leaving is the light that leads you to love, to knowing the truth is one way. But we've been taught a lot of bullshit to be confused. It is what it is. But until we come together to understanding, to overstanding, to understanding that truth is in us, we'll continue being stuck on stupid, dumbed down, believing in some bullshit like we're still children. So I'll say it again. That Bible says, once an adult, twice a child. That's bullshit. Always a child, never an adult. because you're still stuck on believing in stuff that don't make no motherfucking sense. And once you become an adult, you're supposed to take the time out to do your investigation to seeing this shit make some sense. Because if you can't make nothing out of it, and you trying to make something out of it, but it still don't come together to make no sense, one thing about, like I said before, the creator that I know always makes sense. Simply because people lie and the numbers don't. And the creator I know is the number one creator of all of this. I'm just saying, it's time for us to wake the fuck up from this bullshit that we've been taught. Because this ain't no game. I'm not living in no game. I'm not living in no Twilight Zone. I'm not living in no fairy tale neither. So like I said again, you gotta go through something to know something. And you gotta be able to explain what you went through to know that you went through it, to know what you know and be able to say it. So like I said once again, to say so much about saying about that one. I know the one that created all the numbers for me to not want to be the one. So like I said, what are you racing for? Think about that one. What are you racing for? When the only race to really win is the race that you win from today to being in tomorrow. So let me tell you about that one. When you look at the truth being just that, the truth, and me knowing the truth, I know that the truth is literally unbelievable. If you've been indoctrinated to believe in some bullshit as a child, the shit sticks, and it sticks thick. So I'm just saying, the truth is the truth. And I ain't playing no fucking games with y'all, because the gloves are off. Because y'all about to see, I live by what I talk about. So when I get finished with all the people, that's the reason why my body is acting the way that it's acting, is because of the fucked up doctors that's playing games with the stupid ass people that's putting their lives in the hands of the fucking doctors, and the doctors don't give a fuck about them. They don't even know the doctors don't give a fuck about them. Because if the doctors did give a fuck about them, the doctors would have been told them, stop eating the bullshit that you're eating. Stop doing this, stop doing that. But the doctor's paycheck is you getting back in the hospital. So, by me saying that, for you to know the truth is the truth, and the truth is in you to know, you can't know the truth when you're stuck on stupid, believing in some bullshit that don't make no sense. I just want you to start thinking for yourself for a change. Why did they create Santa Claus when this son of God bullshit wasn't born on that day? That's all a big fucking fairy tale bullshit ass lie to lay up there and make money off of stupid, sheeple people that's gonna believe the lie to the point where they're spending money to see this guy and go see some place called heaven. It's a big fucking fairy tale bullshit story that was fed to us as children. We're adults now. If you put two and two together, I guarantee to make four, it won't make five. I'm just saying, it's time to know. It ain't time to be alive, believing in some bullshit that don't make no sense. I know. I done been through something to know. And I'm going to put y'all through something so y'all can know. Because y'all going to go through the rest of my life listening to me telling y'all the truth. Because the truth is the truth. And it's time to stand on it. And if you're like me, I'm in a wheelchair. Roll on it. Die for it. Because it is what it is. I'm alive. Love is the light. To know that the light is as light as a feather to love. Wake the fuck up. The truth is inside. Each and every one of us. All at the same time. That's what makes it so divine. That the Creator would never control your life or your up. Wake up. Wake the fuck up.